हेलो फ्रेंड्स। शुरू करने से पहले आप हमारे चैनल को लाइक कर लें, सब्सक्राइब कर लें और शेयर ज़रूर से ज़रूर करें। तो आज हम पढ़ेंगे डिटरमाइनर्स। तो डिटरमाइनर्स क्या होता है, पहले हम लोग यहाँ रीड करते हैं कि डिटरमाइनर्स क्या होता है। तो डिटरमाइनर इज अ वर्ड यूज बिफोर अ नाउन टू स्पेसिफाई एंड पॉइंट एट इट। तो डिटरमाइनर्स एक वर्ड होता है जो नाउन के पहले यूज़ होता है। उसको हम लोग उस पर पॉइंट करने के लिए, मतलब उस पर दिखाने के लिए, उसको उसके बारे में बताने के लिए हम लोग उसको यूज़ करते हैं। तो इसमें कुछ एग्जांपल्स हैं, जैसे कि सम लेमन जूस इज़ नीडेड नाउ। तो व्हाट एन एक्सीलेंट स्पीच एंड हाउ मेनी पेन्स डू यू नीड। So in these, all like the underlined and yellow words like some, and many are determiners. I use as determiners. How we will now explain. So some, some is some lemon juice is needed now. Some is specifying lemon juice means some lemon juice is required now. So some lemon juice is a noun. So some is specifying the lemon juice. So it means that some is specifying a noun. So it is a determiner. Like the second example, what an excellent speech. So in the second example, what an excellent speech, and is specifying excellent speech. So a speech is also a noun. So and is pens means how many pens do you have? How many pens? 2 pens, 3 pens, 4 pens, 5 pens, or any more pens. So here it is written all the underlined words, some and many are determiners. Some more example of determiners are much, any, few, a little, etc. We will discuss these in detail later. So next is determiners and articles. So first we will read it. Articles a and the are also determiners. A and called indefinite articles, and a and an do not a and an do not refer to a particular person, thing, animal, or place. So articles we are reading from junior classes about articles are three articles, a, an, and the. So articles, now we will read articles have two types: indefinite articles and definite articles. So indefinite articles are a and an. A and an are indefinite articles. It because it do not refer to a particular person, thing, or name, or place, or animal, means it is indefinite, means it can be more than one thing. It is not just a particular, means not a particular means that only, for example, I am saying the same example is she bought an umbrella. Any umbrella, any umbrella means any. Next example is I saw a lady crossing the road. It can be any lady. It can be any lady. Anyone who do you know? So next is the umbrella and the lady in the above example do not point at definite umbrella or lady. The particular person, place, thing, or animal. So examples: the moon looks beautiful. So the is a definite article, means it will specify only a thing. Like for example, like here it is moon. Example is the moon looks beautiful, means it is specifying only the moon. Moon is only one in the earth. It will obviously it will be for the moon of Earth, not for any other moon of Mars or moon of Jupiter or moon of Saturn. It will only specifying the moon of Earth. So the moon looks beautiful. It is specifying the moon. The teacher in this is in the staff room. Means this particular teacher is in the staff room. Means this particular staff room. The staff room is only one staff room. No, it cannot be in staff room another staff room. Means like the staff room are divided into S1, S2. Staff means staff room 1, staff room 2, staff room 3. So the particular, if it will, then it will written the teacher is in the staff room 1. And teacher, if anyone is a teacher, Mrs. Like Mrs. Any the teacher, so the teacher is in the particular staff room. So in the above sentences, articles the points at a particular object, moon, person, teacher, and place. Now we will study about the indefinite articles a and an. So a and an. We use article a and a before a singular countable noun that begins with a consonant sound. So a is used before a singular countable noun. Means only one. Singular means one. Countable means that we can count. Is known as countable noun. With begins with a consonant sound. It should be begins with the consonant sound. So in this higher classes, we have to specify the 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 consonant sound. We have to specify the consonant sound. So specify the consonant. In higher classes, you have to study about the sound. Means in lower classes we just study that if a word begins with an consonant, then we will use a, but a word which begins with a vowel, we use an. So in this class, in higher classes we do not use that, because example, yeah, for particular, like he is an honest man. So here he is an honest man, and h is here h is consonant, but we are using an. Why? Because when we will pronounce it honest, honest means o is pronouncing it like o, honest. We are not pronouncing it honest. Honest, we are not pronouncing honest. H is singular here, h is silent here, so it has a consonant sound, sorry, vowel sound, so we are using an. I think this will be clear to you. So next, we also use we also use a before a word that begins with a y sound. For example, a university, a uniform and university. Yeah, it is also where I'm just saying about this only. It is a very great example. So university, in university the word came u means y, it's sounding like y, university, and uniform, so it's sounding like y. Most of the words with u, I think all the words with u begins with y sound. Or a word that begins with a W sound. Example, a one eyed monster, a one eyed way street. We use article and before a word that begins with a vowel sound. Example, an army, an egg. Uses of the indefinite articles. We use a or an in different sentences in various context. So we will now learn about how to use indefinite articles. So where do we use indefinite articles? So number 1, in the numerical sense of 1, means if anything is counting 1, then we will use an indefinite article. Means for example, a rolling stone gathers on moss. Here a stone is only 1, or another is, do you have an atlas? It is another. So next, in a sense of same, uh, means uh, same, it will be same thing, then it will be sense. Or if the sentence carry a word which is same, like for we will it will be considered with an example. They are much of an age, means they are often same age. Birds of a feather flock together, means birds of same feather flock together. Flock means flapping together. In the sense of every means sugar cost rupees a kilo. A kilo means every, per kilo. Per kilo sugar cost 10 rupees. Per kilo sugar cost 40 rupees. Cost 40 rupees. In the sense of a certain, a child came and smiled at me. A dog followed a dog followed him to followed the street. Use of definite articles. So use of definite, the is a definite article, is used when we wish to specify a noun. To specify a noun, first is we use the when we speak of a particular person or a thing. It is only given, it is the we can say it is the example. For example, the boy who won the first prize here. So the is an definite article. Before an adjective to make it a noun in the plural. For example, the rich and the famous have many fans. Before an adjective in the superlative. Now it is the definite articles with proper nouns. So use of the definite articles, use of the indefinite articles. We do not use the before a proper noun, but there are few exceptions which we must note. We can use the before in the name of, we can use the before the name of a nation, a party, or a community. Like this, we don't use the commonly before a proper noun. It's some exceptions, like in science there are some exceptions, like in metal and non-metal, graphite is the exceptions of conductor of electricity, like that only. The Congress, a range of mountains, the Aravalli, the Alps, a newspaper or a magazine, the Hindustan Times, the Outlook, a ship or a train, example, the Asoka or the Himgiri Express. Now, omissions of articles. Omission of articles should not be used with proper noun. Examples, I live in Delhi. Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. Means here the we cannot use articles. Articles should not be used. Like we cannot write it like I live in a Delhi. I live in the Delhi. I live in an Delhi. It cannot be used here. With abstract noun. Example, knowledge is power. Knowledge, truth triumphs. Which material noun? With material noun when they are used in general sense. Example, gold is a precious metal. This bridge is made of steel. Positions of articles. Rule 1. An article is placed before a noun. Examples, a girl, a lady, an elephant, an umbrella. Rule 2. An article is placed before an adjective. In case the noun is qualified by adjective, Example, a young boy, a red coat, a flower, yellow flower.